Kaç kere gittim hepsine toplam söylüyorum. Hepsi bir altı. 6 sefere gittim, deport yaptım buraya.
11 million have been forced from their homes, and many of them are driving the largest refugee crisis in Europe since World War II. A German newspaper reports that the government there expects as many as 1.5 million refugees, nearly double the previous estimate.
Since the big wave of migrants fled to Europe in 2015, the discussion about migration here in Europe has been fairly quiet. This might lead to the assumption that the European refugee crisis has been solved. But reality couldn't be further from the truth. Migration to Europe has been crazy high ever since the Syrian war had led to a wave of migration in 2015. In 2020, close to 500,000 people were traveling to Europe from all over the world, with the aspiration to hopefully find a better life. The European Union is not happy about the migration development over the last couple of years, so they've been doubling down on border protection. And it seems like they've been cracking down on illegal immigration with full force, especially in Bosnia. Bosnia is not part of the European Union, which makes the border to Croatia a European border. As part of the European Union, Croatia has been assigned with the objective to prevent people from illegally crossing the borders and advancing into European mainland, at what it seems, all costs. This region has been a hotspot for violent pushbacks by the Croatian border authorities in cooperation with Frontex, the European Border and Coast Guard Agency. This has left refugees in a state of limbo. Not being able to advance further while turning back is not really an option. As a result, refugees are living close to the border in more than harsh conditions, preparing for the next attempt to cross the border, what they call the game. To see how the situation is unfolding on the ground, we are traveling to a small Bosnian town at the Croatian border, Velika Kladuša.
Okay, this is gonna be our first stop. It's funny because we just parked our car and got all our equipment, and we got invited by two guys from Algeria and in Morocco who are living in a place like right there. It's crazy because people are spread all over the town in abandoned buildings, and the people we're gonna meet now. We were here earlier just to make sure that everyone is cool with being filmed. So. And it's an abandoned building. I think a family is living there, but earlier they told us that it's approximately like 30 people living there. And apparently one girl just got back last night from a game, so she got deported from either Croatia or Slovenia. We hope that we can talk to her. We're not sure though. Salam.
This is Hussein. He's a 23-year-old fitness trainer from Iran. He has left Iran due to the very strict regime there, which makes it impossible to live a normal life. We asked him if he has problematic experiences regarding the Croatian border police.
They catch us in the forest about 10 or 15 kilometers after the border of Croatia.
Yeah.
They catch us between tourists, but with the uniform, with blue shirt. The police of the city.
Okay.
Okay,
in Croatia.
Oh. Yeah, in Croatia. But between the forest, we were about, I think, 5 kilometers. We have 5 kilometers distance between the forest and the path alley.
Yeah.
Something like that. The way.
That's crazy. How many times have you tried?
5 times.
5 times?
Yeah.
And you've been here in Bosnia for how long?
I think about 2 months.
For 2 months, okay. And you've already tried 5 times. That's crazy.
3 days, 2 or 3 days. Later, I wanna try my 6th time.
6th time.
Yeah.
Lucky
2
number
times I
6.
reached Zagreb.
Zagreb?
Yeah.
That's far. Is it usually you walk or you go by bus, or how does it work? Depending on
We walk to one of the city, and from that city we take a ticket.
Yeah.
We buy a
Bus
ticket.
ticket?
No, train ticket.
Train ticket.
Yeah. And one time I carry with myself an ID similar ID
Yeah.
from Belgium.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I
you still got
Greece.
caught?
No, I didn't. So I buy it from Greece with someone, I don't know him. And I carry that ID from Greece to Croatia, and unfortunately we buy a ticket from Zagreb for Ljubljana.
Yeah.
And there's a city, a train station after the border, about 10 or 15 kilometers, with name Dubova. Dubova, yeah. And 7 polices go to the train, and I think they ask about 25 or 27 questions from me about Belgium, who's the president of Belgium, yeah. Because our look very clean, and we have good clothes, I have secure shoes, yeah. I don't know, but they asking some idiot question.
How does it work when you get caught by the police there? Because we've heard so many stories about violence, about...
Yes, one time I was with her,
Yeah.
and we were just 2 persons. And the police without uniform.
Yeah.
They took my phone and they put directly in his pocket.
Yeah.
Didn't get me, and they catch all of our bags, sleep bags, food, anything. They didn't give us any water.
Okay. And what about violence? Are they violent towards the male and the male minors, or
No,
it depends on the police?
I was lucky, honestly. I didn't
You've never
see any.
experienced
No,
that?
but
Okay.
one of my friends, when they catch him, they hit 3 persons with uniform,
Yeah.
2 of them with mask.
Yeah.
They hit him by a stick, something like this. Yeah. I think I sent the photos for some volunteers from Germany.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I have photos. If you want, I can
yeah,
show you.
absolutely, sure. Where are you from, by the way?
From Iran.
Iran? Are you traveling alone or with family? Or
No, alone.
Okay.
I walked from Iran,
You walked from Iran to Turkey, Greece.
Greece, Albania, Montenegro, Bosnia,
That's crazy.
then Croatia, and after that Slovenia, and then pushback.
Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah,
How many people live here, by the way?
about 26 or 27 persons. Yeah.
Okay. But it's almost always changing because people are
Yeah,
leaving.
some 2
they come
families
back.
about 2 days ago or 3 days ago
Okay.
going to the game, and some 3 families new,
Each
3 new
family is
families.
successful to take
Okay.
a stay from
Came here.
Croatia.
Yeah.
We bring new family
Yeah.
instead of.
قاسم بخير انا ما يكون بيت بقلب بين
But
بقلب
20 or between 20 or 26, all time we have person here.
They were so kind to show us the conditions in which they live, and it soon revealed that even basic needs can lead to clashes with the authorities.
And if you guys want to shower, because earlier you went for a shower.
It's in shower day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's something like a tent. They
Ah,
make it
I
there,
see.
and
Okay,
they
okay.
take shower. But some of the boys go to the river.
Okay,
There's a
you
river.
went to the river earlier, or?
No, me
No,
take
me.
shower day.
Okay,
Me
okay.
yesterday went to river
Because
and
there is so little dangerous.
taking it.
It is close to border. When you swimming or take a shower or bathing.
Okay,
Yes, maybe Croatian police
and
coming.
they think you want to
Okay, you
pass
wanna
the border.
cross.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so dangerous, especially for the single man. Yes, because Croatia police, if take the single man, hit a lot of,
Yeah.
hit more.
I like your shirt.
But you
From Stuttgart though. They don't like each other. At least when we're talking about football.
okay, you can go up.
Okay, so there's another fireplace here. Hey, my friend, how's it going?
Fine, thank you. Morning, night.
Oh, it smells nice. Garlic, huh?
Oh, take your shoes. Yes, she's okay. Yeah, okay. She's very nice.
Yeah.
How many people sleep here?
6 here.
6 in
Yes.
6
But
in
6
here?
here, yes.
Yes.
Yes.
6 in here.
1, 2, 3, 4. Me and also.
Are you only count as one?
No, she take a plate for 2 bed for the
Yeah.
2.
You sleep like a
men.
starfish.
Yes, sleeping in this give a lot of space.
The longer we stay, the more comfortable are the others to share their experiences regarding the game.
What about, by the way, what about you? Have you tried the game before?
Me?
Yeah.
12.
12 times?
12 times.
Oh yeah.
This morning is
Yeah, I remember. 12 times with your wife.
12 times.
Every time's with your wife.
Yes. No, with my wife, with another family.
Yeah.
But 6 times for a stay.
Yeah.
And 3 times for 3 times truck game.
Okay.
And 3 times taxi game.
So there are different games like the
Yes.
Yes.
game by foot, the game by bus,
Yes.
the game by taxi.
Yes,
By ticket.
it's different. By
Train
ticket.
ticket.
Yes, we have a lot of game here. Everything, each way you want, they have a different way, different game. Taxi game, ticket game, full forest. Yes.
Have you ever, when you got caught by the police, have you ever experienced violence?
Yes, the first time, especially the first time that we push back, police Croatia from the BH mountain. Mountain BH, the police hit me, and also they want to hit my wife, and I
He defends
I
from
push
his
my
wife. Yeah,
wife.
he protect
Yes,
his
I
wife.
protect my wife
Violence, yeah.
because they want
To punch her?
they push all of the person, men and women. They hit all of them.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter for them.
not, yeah.
You are man or you are women.
Yeah?
We have someone. We have someone here. I think a woman.
Yeah.
The Croatian police hit them by feet and he broke her hand.
There are people from all over the world crossing through Bosnia, but especially Afghanis, Pakistanis and Bangladeshis are coming in great numbers. In 2020, there were approximately 30,000 border crossings to Croatia, in which 63% resulted in illegal pushbacks by the authorities. How these pushbacks are being implemented is not a secret no more. The EU is still backing Frontex, fully aware of their methods and probably even encouraging their behavior. We've talked to NGOs here on the ground to double check if these horror stories are the exception. But according to Border Violence Monitoring, these acts of violence and harassment are being recorded every single day. And honestly, we're not surprised, since every single one we've talked here has their own story regarding police brutality and deportation.
و چیز خب بهش بگو که ما به کرواسی رفتیم خب انگشتای ما رو کلش گرفت 3 نفر خب انگشتامون رو کلا گرفت انگشت یو بعد ما با دوستامون بودیم بعد ما دیپورت کرد ما رو دیپورت کرد بعدش که دیپورت شدیم دوستامون با یک گیم دیگه رد شدن رفتن و انگشتاشون توی سوئیس بالا اومد اونا رو قرار شد دیپورت کنن دوباره کرواسی بعد ما الان اینجا هر وقت میریم کرواسی نه به ما 3 میده خب ما رو دیپورت میکنه اگه آلمان و یا هر کشور اروپایی دیگه بریم بازم ما دوباره دیپورت میکنن بگو ما اینجا الان موندیم چیکار کنیم.
Our next stop brings us in more unusual conditions, even in those circumstances.
Okay, this spot right here, apparently the people living there just came back yesterday from a pushback. They went to Croatia or even to Slovenia, I'm not sure anymore. But I just got back the other day. And it's not like most of the places here are either in the jungle or in old abandoned houses. But this one is just tents in the middle of a field. So let's check it out. So there's multiple spots here. There are tents over there. We're going to the tents over here.
On our way, we meet Ahmet. We had met him earlier today and he agreed to talk to us. He and others were just deported to Bosnia, but no one is planning to stay for very long, so they don't bother to seek proper sheltering. Ahmet is a 22-year-old from Afghanistan. He has been on the road for some time and wants to tell us how difficult life is like for him and all the others being stranded in Bosnia.
Benim ismim Ahmet. Aslında Afganım. Bir 10 sene İran'da kaldım. 4 sene Türkiye'den kaldım. 1 sene Yunan'da. Şimdi buradan buraya kadar kaldım. Hiçbir şey kendim gelmeden. Yani mesela para çalıştım. Para yok, sigorta yok, her şey yok. Dün de gittim oradan. Kaçtın, polisler dedin ki bekle, bir iki tane böyle silah patladın. Sonradan telefon, powerbank hepsini aldın, deport yaptın buraya. Öyle. Her zaman iki öyle. Kaç kere gittim hepsine toplam söylüyorum. Hepsi bir altı. 6 sefere gittim, deport yaptım buraya. Diş yapma. Oradan gidiyorum, okula gidiyorum. Okuldan sonra diş çalışmaya gidiyorum. Diş biliyor musun? Oraya. Zaten ne istiyorsun hayattan? Bir yemek, bir evde, bir evlen. O kadar. Zaten hepsi böyle hayat istiyor. Şimdi buraya bu arkadaş diyor ki şimdi buraya bak, sen zaten biliyorsun nasıl bu hayat burada. Bu hayat iyi değil. Zaten herkese bakıyor, diyor ki eskiden hayattan iyi. Ama şu anda bak nereden yatıyor, buradan yatıyor. Nereden yemek yiyecek, buradan yemek. Bu bizim hayatımız. Bu bizim hedefimiz. Bu bizim hedefimiz. Bugün gitmeden yarın gidiyor. Başka zaman gidiyor. Bu bizim hedefimiz. Buradan hayatı değil. Bu bizim hedefimiz. Büyük hedefimiz.
And suddenly we get interrupted. This father has been traveling with his family for 3 years now. His son is 4 years old. They've been exposed to police violence just like everyone else here.
1 year me here every time game, fighting, telephone give, money give, only short.
Shorts? Yeah.
Only short for me, police.
Yeah.
All give. Fight me, go to Bosnia.
Did you experience violence?
Very bad police.
Yeah.
Me and wife.
Film aftin.
Yeah, me wife and
You and your wife.
yes, me wife and every time game and Serlich. And go there Serlich and go there all working and maybe 8 day, 7 day and 10 day go there Oslovani.
Yeah.
And for Tricita Italia and police give and all money, telephone, bag, shoes, pants, socks, all give only short for me. All give. One fighting, go to Bosnia.
And
All give.
how does it work? They put you in a van and drive you back, or?
Yeah, and the one go the deport in a set.
Okay.
Very police Croatia, but maybe 20 time me and 25 time and for 10 months and game deport.
In Croatia?
In Croatia.
For how long did they hold you there?
For 1 day.
For 1 day? And
One
then
day and 1 night.
did they beat you?
Yes. Before this, they bring in police station. They beat us.
Yeah?
In the way.
What's with your leg?
Every time deport,
Yeah?
police all give me.
Can you show me again?
For game, deport police all this give. Night sleep for jungle, not only one short for me. Me night sleep, police another for game. And tomorrow game, inshallah, maybe go Italia, maybe police fight deport. I don't know.
And right before we were about to leave, we witnessed something interesting. Employees of one of the bigger NGOs operating in the region stopped by.
Bu adamlar bize yemek getirecek. Biz de yemek istemiyoruz. Sadece buradan konuşur, Croatia, speak for...
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
Aldı mı bu adam?
Aldım.
Ha. Bize yemek istemiyoruz. Sadece bir ekmek varsa onu yiyecek, bir su içiyor. O kadar yeter bizde. Sadece bu Croatia'ya konuşalım. Sonra ki bize gidiyor, Croatia'dan istemiyor. Croatia, Slovenya, buradan istemiyoruz hayatta. Bize gidiyor Fransa, Germany'ye gidiyor. Oradan gidiyor. Başka memlekete gidiyor. Buradan istemiyoruz bize. Bizden oraya istemiyoruz.
Anladım.
Bize yemek getirecek, bize başka bir şeyler getirecek. Onları istemiyoruz. Biz hayat istiyoruz. Hayat.
Begin da vagal. Konako.
Peki que camizando devleti rakam burs kadar reis ki mege de lal devlet pas isroy.
Our last stop brings us to a place that actually reminds me a lot of the old refugee camp on Lesbos, Greece, called Moria. The jungle is very well hidden and pretty much undetectable if you don't know where it is.
Okay, we're now going to a place which is called the jungle. Jungle because it's here in the forest. And it's probably one of the more simple, more Spartanic places we've seen so far. And when we were here earlier, they were actually, check this out, in this puddle here. It's like comes from a stream or something. I'm not quite sure what it is. But we've seen people in there washing themselves, shaving, brushing their teeth and stuff like that. And like, this is not clean water. I can guarantee you that is not clean. So that's how bad the situation here is. Okay, we're about to enter the jungle, and as far as we know, there are approximately living around 30 to 35 people in there, mostly male, or all of them are male, I'm not quite sure. And actually there are two separate parts. There's the Pakistani jungle and the Bangladeshi jungle. We're now entering the Pakistani jungle. We're looking for Mirza. Mirza, yeah.
Maybe. This have no game.
Okay, we'll find him. Thanks. Okay, check this out. There's pretty much only sheds everywhere. Self-made sheds out of materials they did find like in the garbage or whatever.
We were here earlier today as well to see if people are willing to talk to us in front of cameras. But unfortunately, they have changed their minds, which honestly, I can completely understand. Nobody wants to be seen when we are most vulnerable. Some of the people we talked to have lived for over a year in a jungle, with countless attempts to advance into mainland Europe. Many of them are desperate and don't know what to do. Going back is just not an option for pretty much all of them. And as we left, we met our little buddy from earlier and his family again. While we were simply driving through the border, they had left for yet another attempt to finally leave Bosnia, hiding from the authorities, sleeping in the woods, with a simple desire to find a life in certainty and dignity. And guess what? They didn't make it.